Seconds. Exciting. We are live with Grant Lyon, and this is PotionCon, and this is the funny bit of PotionCon, so no pressure, Grant. This is the king of board game comedy, and that's a title that, I mean, the best title ever, exactly.
Well,
And
my last name is Lyon, so I'm obligated to use king.
And we're going to be having a lot of fun over the next hour with Grant doing some very silly things. But first, Grant's going to do his thing, and I'm going to sit here and it's going to try and make me laugh.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Sorry we're a couple of minutes late. Technical difficulties. It was fun to look at the comments beforehand. One person said, I don't think I fully understand what this is. And I appreciate the honesty. And the reality is nobody knows. We're just having fun for the next hour. So if you know me, I'm popular on like TikTok and Instagram and things like that. And I am a professional comedian. I tour all over the world and performing, and I've been on Comedy Central and all that sort of stuff. And I love board games, and I go to a lot of board game conventions, and I play a lot of board games and all that sort of stuff. So I actually wrote a whole hour of board game of material all on board games. That's not what we're doing right now. We're getting a little taste of some board game jokes, and then we're going to do some fun activities together. I like that Manny Dread at one point when it was noon, he was like, now introducing Grant Lyon, like very much of like, okay, we're ready. We're here. We are ready to start the comedy now. Have I been to the UK? Indeed, I have. And I'm actually flying to the UK tomorrow. I'm flying to Manchester. But first of all, let me back up and just say happy PotionCon, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fun time so far, yeah, there's a lot of cool people involved in this, and Cardboard Alchemy and Rosie is one of them, so thank you very much. I had a chance to play Critter Kitchen. I don't know, what was it, like a week ago, something like that, and I had a great time. I won, and so I definitely liked it for that reason. But I will say, all the critters, very cute. The artwork is amazing. I think everybody knows that. You've seen this stuff. We can see it right here. All the artwork is amazing, and it's really fun to anthropomorphize all these little critters and put them in a kitchen. But I will say, if this was an actual kitchen, it would be a wild health code violation. There are so many animals in this kitchen. This kitchen is getting shut down so quickly in the real world. Are you kidding me? A kangaroo just sneezed in the beef stroganoff. All right, you're trying to serve that to a food critic out here? Come on, I'm over here trying to fry some eggs. The giraffe got his tail in the tomato soup. This kitchen is gross. You know what I mean? If it was real life, we found a hippopotamus tooth in the Caesar salad. Come on, get it together, critters. Get it together. Oh, I do think it is fun. A lot of the critters in the game are things like giraffes and eagles and stuff like that, and it's very fun to imagine those types of critters in a kitchen. But, Cardboard Alchemy also decided to put some other types of critters in the kitchen, like a mouse. Hey, Cardboard Alchemy, that hits a little close to home, having a mouse in a kitchen, okay? I've had a mouse in the kitchen before. That has happened to me, and my solution was to not go into the kitchen for a week. I was like, that kitchen belongs to the mouse now. Okay, I was really hoping for a Ratatouille situation to develop at some point. We never really got there, but I was just like, I'm ignoring the kitchen for a while. So it is funny how we do this a lot. Like, obviously, there's a lot of games out there that have these sort of cute anthropomorphized critters in them, and I like a lot of those games. But it always does make me think of like the real world scenario, like, I'm sorry, if your company is run by a raccoon, I'm not investing in your company. I don't want a raccoon CEO in real life. I don't care how adorable his little hands look when he's holding up the quarterly numbers report. I'm not investing in that company. You know what I mean? I'm not getting my house built from the architect in Everdell. I don't want a beaver as my architect. So, Thanks everybody for enjoying being here and enjoying this. You know, I play a lot of board games. I go to a lot of board game stuff. I had one of the most interesting experiences happen to me in a board game cafe recently. I was just playing a solo game by myself. I was just hanging out in the board game cafe, and this couple sat down next to me that was obviously on a first date. They had never met before, and they were meeting at the board game cafe. And I was like, wow, what a great idea. This makes for a great first date, right? He just hanging out at the board game cafe. But I couldn't help but like overhear them. And I'll tell you, the lady, a couple of minutes into their date, goes, "What do you do for a living?" And then the guy goes, "I don't know." And then she pauses for a few seconds, and then she goes, "Huh." That's how their date started. And I was like, what a weird response, you know? Like, are you unemployed, or are you literally confused about what you do for a living? That's not an acceptable response. You knew that question was coming. That is a very standard first date question. That wasn't like, hey, what do you think about the future of artificial intelligence? No, what do you do for a living? You could prepare for that question. And yet he was like, I don't know. And then a few minutes later, she goes, "What game should we play?" And so fast, he was like, "Catan. We should play Catan. Let's play." I was like, bro, that's one of the meanest games out there. Are you trying to sabotage this date? What if you want to play a game where you can just screw over the other person a bunch? That's a great move for a first date right here. And he also said it so quickly. You know, she was like, "What game should we play?" And she couldn't even finish asking the question. He was like, "Catan. Well, we should play Catan." Like it was weird. He was so unsure about what he did for a living, but so sure about playing Catan that I was like, is your job hustling people at Catan? That feels like maybe that's your job right now. I will say, like, board games are terrible for my dating life for sure, because I have too many games to tell people about them on a first date, you know? It's too many games. I have too many games. And the funniest thing is I'll do this joke in comedy clubs sometimes, and I'll say I have a lot of games, and then I'll ask people, what do you think is a lot of games, right? Like, when I say a lot of games, what number pops into your head? And people will always be like, 12? I don't know. 23? Why would you ever need more games than 23 games? The biggest number I have ever gotten, and I have done this joke all across the United States, the biggest number I have ever had somebody say is 75. And when that person said it, the whole audience went, "What? No way." And then I was like, buckle up, folks, because it's about 600. I cannot tell that to somebody on a first date. You know, a very normal first date question is like, what are you into? And then I'm going to be like, board games. And then she's going to go, "Oh, that's cute. He plays Monopoly every once in a while." And then I'm going to bring her back to my house, and she's going to see 600 board games and go, "I have made a terrible mistake. No, thank you. No, thank you." Which I totally understand. I understand that reaction, because 600 of anything is a lot of that stuff if you are not also into that thing, right? If you are not into that thing, it's too much. Like if I was talking to a lady on a first date and I was like, "What are you into?" Do? And she was like, "You know, I like bobbleheads. I collect bobbleheads." In my brain, I'd be like, "Oh, that's fun. That's quirky." If I went back to her house and she had 600 bobbleheads just everywhere you look, bobblehead, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm for sure getting murdered tonight." Like I get where this is going. She's gonna cut off my head and put it on a stick so it bobbles. All right. I do think it's funny when you know, everybody that's on this stream, we're all board game nerds. You wouldn't be on here if you weren't a board game nerd, and I love this community. But it did make me, I realized recently how much when we are talking amongst each other, we make stuff sound so cool even when it's not at all. And I was reflecting on this recently because I went to an outdoor organ concert, like the musical instrument organ. And in San Diego, it's the largest outdoor organ in the world. And the organist gets up before the concert starts, and she's like, "Whoa, I am glad you guys are here because this first tune, oh man, it's a real hoot, okay? This song is a party on the keys. Get ready." And then she played the song, and I was like, it still sounds like we're at church. Like, I don't care how cool you try to make the organ sound, it's still an instrument for like old ladies, you know? Like making the organ sound cool is like being like, "Come to our happy hour. It's gonna be awesome. It's at H&R Block." You know, you're like, I don't feel like that's gonna be an awesome happy hour. And it just, when I heard her saying that sort of stuff, I was like, oh, that is totally how people think we sound when we're talking about board games, right? Like then she was doing the same thing where I'm like, "Oh man, you guys, I don't know if you're gonna want to play this game. This game is cutthroat. This game is intense. You are gonna lose some friends playing this game." Cut to an hour later, and I'm like, 1 cube, 2 cubes. Oh, real cutthroat, right? So, all right. Well, I wanted to do a few jokes just so you like, know that I'm like a fun comedian. And now we're gonna do a few fun things together. I wanted to make this not just stand up. I wanted to make this like comedy focused on Critter Kitchen because that's what we're celebrating, and the Kickstarter starts soon. So we've got a couple of fun little games here. So Rosie's gonna come on with me right now, and Critter Kitchen, if you haven't played, there's a lot of different types of critters in the game. And one of the types of critters are zoo chefs, not sous chefs. We're too clever for that here at Cardboard Alchemy. They are zoo chefs, all right? And there are all these different critters that are working in the kitchen. And so, I want to do a fun, like, ranking thing here. We are going to rank these zoo chefs based on how much we would actually want them to be a chef in our kitchen. So welcome, Rosie, everybody. Yeah.
Hello. I mean, I've been here laughing the entire time. But
you have been laughing because everybody else is in the chat. I can't tell if they're laughing at all. So you are literally my only audience right now.
I feel very special.
Is there slight panic inside when you're not laughing at something? Yes, there is, but that is okay. So yeah, we have 13 zoo chefs that have been revealed so far in the game. There are going to be some fun reveals later. There are going to be some more zoo chefs. How many in the game total are there going to be? Some of them are unlocks. Some of them you need to support the Kickstarter to figure that out. And
it's going to keep growing. That list is going to keep growing.
Yeah, that's great. Maybe one of you out there could draw a zoo chef. So yeah, we're gonna rank, and I want you guys to be active in the chat here too. Like if you're like, you guys are idiots, that should be way lower or that should be way higher, let us know, because this is something we are gonna have the definitive ranking of all of the zoo chefs. This is by law after this. Okay, this is no changing. We're deciding right now how we're ranking these. So yeah,
and we're working with 13 today. So it's a lucky number.
Yeah.
Who will be 13? Who knows? We do.
Yeah. So do we want to bring up the first? We're going to bring up the first animal. Oh, look at this. And so now we can talk about where we think, like, why would this be a good zoo chef or not?
So this is Cecilia the python.
Okay.
And she loves meat, unsurprisingly. And has little arms.
Yeah.
A lot of hair, and I love Cecilia. How would I feel about her being in the kitchen?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of mess, maybe, perhaps, with that tail.
I mean, I am glad that we added some arms because she would be hopeless as a zoo chef without any arms. It's Cecilia, can you hand me an egg? Oh, you broke it again. Always, you're just python coiling these eggs and never. So I am glad that she has some hands. That makes her more effective than if she did not have hands. for sure. On the downside, she is a snake, and snakes are creepy. All right, yeah. So I feel like I would be I would be dropping a lot of items in the kitchen when I would be like turning around and being like, oh God, it's a python. She would just be constantly surprising me. Oh, there's a snake in here, you know? The most mad I have ever seen my mom ever in my life is one time a little snake got into our friend's pool and drowned in the pool. And then me and my buddy, as 12-year-olds, took it out and threw it on my mom, and she didn't talk to me for a week. It's the most mad she's ever been. And
That's
so,
pretty horrible.
Cecilia's coming in a little bit with that baggage for me. You know what I mean? She's got a little bit about that mom not talking to me baggage here. So,
oh no. Where would we put Cecilia?
All right. Well, like... can people still hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, give us a second, folks. I do think the comment right here, that hair is trouble in the kitchen. That is true. Cecilia has she's got a gorgeous mane of hair, and that's getting into a lot of food. So
that's a very long hairnet to stretch all the way down.
So I'm feeling like I'm going to start her off at like a 10 or something like that for me. Like, I'm imagining there might be something worse in here. As a note here for everybody, I don't know all of the characters that are revealing right now. So this is happening live. I don't know and we can move people around. We're going to be, as people come up, we're going to be moving them around. But right now I'm feeling Cecilia at like a 10.
Was she not locked in? Okay.
Yeah. So things can move. There's going to be stuff coming up, and I mean, this one's adorable, you know?
The next one is Newton, because the colors are kind of like a fig Newton.
Oh, fun.
Newton is only little, very fast, and can pick up one ingredient in the game, and loves soup. So if he picks up the lowest value item at a location, he picks up a soup. So I love this soup carrying little Yorkie.
I also love the care he took into braiding his beard.
Right?
Okay. How cute.
It feels like Gimli the dog.
Yeah. He was like, look, I'm going to work. I need to look professional. I can't just be cute. I'm going to do this right now. It's like one of those like big biker dudes who goes to a wedding and has to braid his beard before he goes to a wedding so he looks respectable. I mean, it's a full face
hairnet, but still.
He does have a lot of hair. That is true. That is the strike against Newton. There's going to be a lot of hair in the food. But he's got his little apron on. He's ready. I mean, this guy is pretty high for me. So
yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. I think he's high. I think he'd be like a 4 for me.
Okay, a 4. I mean, I'm happy to go 4 right now. I might move him up at some point. We'll see. Newton's pretty cute.
Newton's pretty cute.
Cecilia, look at her. She's not holding any food. Newton's ready to serve you. He's like, I got soup ready right now. So
and soup is infinite in Bistro Bay.
Paul Farr, 13. Paul Farr hates little dogs. Farr's like, I don't care how cute he is. He's dead to me. Put him at 13.
He's a cat guy. What can we say?
Newton is the soup guy for sure. All right. What's next? What else we got in here?
Oh, we got Alex the alpaca, who loves bread so much that if he gets bread when he goes to the location, he gets a star, which is points in Critter Kitchen. So.
Yeah. Well, first thing I noticed here, what was his name again?
Alex the alpaca.
Alex. First thing I noticed is Alex getting any work done, or is he just sitting in the corner and eating bread?
I feel like you're definitely going to be losing profit.
This doesn't look like a guy who wants to work a lot to me. And this is a business we're running here at Critter Kitchen. We need to make some food.
So you're basing these animals on how productive they look. What if he's on his lunch break?
I mean, that's the point of a kitchen, right? This is not a charity case. We are running a business here, and we need to get the food out to the customers. And I don't think Alex is doing that. Alex is doing yoga in the locker or something like that. You know? Yeah. Paul Farr's right. He is eating your food. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe this is how he carries bread to the table, with his mouth and his arms.
That is a good point, though. He would have a positive attitude. I do feel like, look at his dumb, silly grin. I feel like everybody likes Alex, right?
You would
Everybody's
visit a restaurant that had alpacas.
Everybody's like, come on, Alex, pick up the slack. Oh, you're all right, Alex. You know, I feel like everybody wants to be mad at him, and then he just does this like derpy smile where he's like, what? And everybody's like, okay, you're fine.
So someone brought up that alpacas are quite spitty.
I like how for every animal, the chat is like, this feels like another hairnet nightmare. I think we just need to assume that these are all going to be hairnet nightmares. These are animals. Again, opening joke about how this is a health code violation. We are suspending that disbelief here.
I'm gonna say he's like a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, I think he's very mid because there's stuff that's like frustrating about him, but everybody likes Alex.
Oh, Alex bakes bread for sure. Someone's asked if he bakes bread. Yeah.
He bakes bread. Okay, well that's good. He's not just eating everybody else's bread.
He bakes it, he eats it, he bakes it. It's a great time.
Yeah. All right, what else we got?
Ming the hummingbird is the fastest sous chef around. If you have Ming, you will definitely get that one ingredient that you want, but they can only carry one. So fast, his name instead of hummingbird is Ming.
Oh, that's clever. That's fun. I will say straight away, like, he's not getting a lot done because he's a tiny little guy, but he is like getting you out of a pinch. You know what I mean? You're like walking out of the kitchen and being like, we're about to serve this food. Oh no, we forgot to put the salt on it. Man, get here before anybody notices. You know what I mean? Like he really helps you out in a tight spot. Ming does.
He's the Flash of the food world.
And he's got a thumbs up. Ming's got a can-do attitude right there. You know what I mean? Ming's a team player. We need team players
more than Alex.
The draft from those wings could make the food cold. Fair point. Fair. Always flapping. Always going. Ming never stops. You know. You only have to pay him in sugar water. That is also a plus. Ming wouldn't be able to carry a coin. It's too heavy for his little body.
They're literally like this big.
Yeah. Fast is great in a restaurant. I like his can-do attitude. I feel like I'm high on Ming right here. I feel like I'm high on Ming. I'm like a 3 right now or something.
I go with a 3. I get the feeling the little ones are going to be high up.
All right, what else we got?
This is Marie, who is a social butterfly and likes to be where everyone else is. So this is Marie.
Okay. What is it? What's her name?
Marie.
Marie, I don't mean to come at you, but I immediately mistrust you. You are a butterfly that is very hairy. Why do you have fur, Ming? Okay, why? She's a furry, but I don't see any furry butterflies. I'm like, are you some weird hybrid creature created in a lab? That's my immediate thing.
Critters are hybrid. A lot of them are.
Marie here. Yeah. I'm like, she's too happy for me right now. She's like, what do you guys need? And I'm like, cool your jets, Marie. All right. You're thirsty right now. You're a little thirsty right now. All right. So and I need you to cool your jets and calm down. So
Marie's part chinchilla.
People are like, moths are furry butterflies. This was not a moth, everybody. It was clearly noted that this was a butterfly. And so I don't, if she were a moth, and also moths are annoying anyways. They're getting around the light all the time. Marie's not getting any work done. She's over here like, we got fluorescent lights in the kitchen, and she's over here like, and I'm like, Marie, stir the soup. And she's like, where? You know, I don't need that. So man, so people are into her. Social, that means more visiting than working. Yeah, I'm fine with like a 6 here, yeah, something like that. Good. Okay. Cool. Some people really wanted a 2 there. No, thank you. All right. I don't trust Marie enough for a 2. She's going right in the middle for me. Yeah. All right. What else we got?
This is Emma the eagle. Emma the eagle is an eagle, but all the birds actually have like arms and legs like griffins. So
yeah,
fun fact there.
Okay. Tell me her name again. Emma. I mean, I think Emma is very productive in the kitchen. You can tell that from the posture, but also is the like super annoying sucking up. This is a goody 2-shoes. You know what I mean? This is like, what do you need, boss? Can I do anything for you, boss? And everybody's like, calm down, Emma. Come on. You know, you can't get employee of the month every single month. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes everybody that's like, yeah, I'm going to be employee of the month every month. And you're like, okay, fine. It doesn't mean anything. And I feel like Emma is that. But So I guess it's like, where are we coming from? Are we coming from the perspective of coworkers? Are we coming from the perspective of a boss? A boss loves Emma. Coworkers are kind of like, you know what I mean? That's what I feel like.
Alex would have been higher if we were going to
coworkers. Yeah. She benches pumpkins in the back. Best comment so far. Yeah. Emma seems cool. Definitely 5 or 6 for me. Yeah. I mean, I do think, and she does have everybody's back. You know, it is true. If someone's like, take this food back, Emma's going to be like, or I could punch you in the face. You're sending this food back? I'd be happy to punch you in the face instead. And so, you know, that is my assessment of Emma sounds like jealousy.
Poor Emma.
I don't like establishment. I'm a comedian. I don't want rules. And Emma feels like she's into rules, you know? So, but she is a good employee, I feel like. Okay. I mean, does that mean, where are you at, Rosie? Are we putting her at like a 5 or like an 8?
Yeah, I think like an 8 or 9. Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with an 8 because
you don't go that hard on Emma and then go 5.
Yeah. Yeah, Emma is definitely the one you send out to deal with the annoying customer that wants to speak to the chef, for sure.
Emma's the restaurant bouncer.
Emma is going to knock some heads in. You know what I mean? Ooh, Emma at 7. Move Alex down. I do feel like Emma is getting more done. If we're talking about being an actual good chef, Emma is getting more done than Alex. I'm okay with that. I'm okay, Flop, switching them.
Let's switch them.
All right, we switched them. We did it.
What's next?
I mean, I'm still skeptical of Marie right there. Look at her smiling at me. You know, I don't trust Marie. Yeah. Hey!
This is Pocket. Pocket is a raccoon and actually named by our community. And Pocket actually has an amazing power where if none of your chefs go to the Chef Academy, then Pocket will take his turn and then run down to the Chef Academy and take another turn.
Okay, nice.
Super productive.
Well, Pocket, very cute. Are they getting any work done, or are they just stealing food and storing them in stashes everywhere? We know what raccoons are known for. I mentioned their weird little human hands earlier. You know, they're always getting into stuff and grabbing things and taking it off to places. I don't know.
They're very hygienic, though. They wash all their food before they eat it.
Good point. So we would not have to spend as much on hairnets for Pocket. All right, they are hygienic.
Or insurance.
What is with Pocket's like weird third eye right there? Do they have a crystal in their forehead? What's happening?
Kind of a crystal, yeah.
Okay.
Fun style.
Look, I'm not into crystals that much, but some people believe they have a lot of power. And so is that making Pocket a better yeah. He's got that Kung Fu Panda vibe. Right. Grayscale finger bandits. It's true. Boy. I don't know.
Shelby, you just wait to see more.
Yeah.
More our critters, if that's
Claire says Pocket deserves number 1 for his little human hands.
I love Pocket. I do love Pocket.
All right. Well, let's put him high. It seems like the chat has spoken. The chat wants
if Pocket can be knocked off Pocket's throne.
Yeah. People like Pocket at number 2. All right. There we go. He could still go up to number 1 at some point. This is a fluid list right now. We'll see what else comes out. But for right now, he's at 2. So, yeah. He could move up to 1. We'll see. All right. What else we got?
This is Ginger, who is a fox with peacock feathers. It's very pretty.
That is very pretty. Also, it looks like the peacock feathers are kind of coming out of Ginger's ears. Can she hear directions? If I'm telling Ginger to do something, is she hearing me, or does she have peacock feather stuffed in her ears?
Selective hearing.
Yeah, selective hearing for sure. Also, foxes are known for being wily, right? I feel like this fox is also partly there may be like organizing the workers against us, right? Like this fox is like not into the establishment. This fox is tricky and sneaky. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty low on Ginger. Yeah. You know, yeah,
like an 11 or a 12.
Yeah, I'm good with 11 right there.
11. Who's going to be 13? Yeah. This is rough.
Yeah, foxes like to rummage in trash. I'd be wary of their ingredients. solid point. All right. Solid point, Naomi. That's why Ginger is at an 11. Okay. What else we got? Ooh.
Why can I not remember their name? I'm so sorry.
What? Billy. It's Billy.
Thank you. Yeah, look at those horns. Aren't they incredible? Like,
yeah, Billy has right? Billy does not look like he's happy to be at work today. Billy looks like he didn't get a lot of sleep that night, and we're like, where? And he's like, fine, I'll come in. He's got a really he does take no bull. I mean, he's if you got a bad customer here, Emma's got some competition. Billy's like, I'll let you handle this one, but if you don't take care of business, Emma, I'm going out there and I'm putting their foot in their mouth. Like even the way, look at how he's holding the ladle. He's getting no work done. He's just ready to hit somebody with that ladle, right?
His horns are crystalline.
This is literally my grandpa. Somebody said.
His horns are crystalline, which is a fact that Sandara gave me.
Mm.
So, like, very strong horns.
They are very large horns. I feel, and he's got like a dragon tail. Oh, I'm like nervous when I'm around Billy. You know what I mean? I gotta put him. Billy is the manager. Yeah, I mean, I'm at a 12 on Billy right now.
Yeah,
just the way he's holding that ladle is just too threatening for me.
Props to Peter for sizing them at their sizes.
Yeah. All right, only a few left.
Yes. I don't know where my brain's gone right now.
Hootley. We got Peter on the over here on the side mic helping us out here. Hootley, what do we need? What do we need to know about Hootley?
Well, Hootley's a bird, so also like a griffin with arms and legs, and also needs glasses for some reason.
I mean, I will say I am slightly concerned about the thickness of those glasses. Is Hootley functional? I feel like can Hootley find their way around the kitchen? I'm slightly nervous. You know what I mean?
Hootley is adorable. I really like Hootley.
Hootley is adorable. She's after my job. That's right. She's got my glasses there. But not only does she have those thick glasses, she kind of also has like an inquisitive, like, who's talking to me right now vibe? You know what I mean? Like, who is there? I can't see. Did you want a fish? No. Oh, you didn't say fish. You said bread. Oh, I thought. Oh boy, I'm confused here. I'm confused. Where is everybody? Oh, did work end an hour ago and I'm still here getting fish? That's kind of the vibe I get from Hootley a little bit.
Oh, I like Hootley. Hootley's high for me.
Hootley's high for you. Okay, she is very cute. And again, another good morale. What spots do we have available, Peter? All right, so you're feeling like a 5. Okay.
I think Hootley's a 5.
Okay. Alex the alpaca is over here being like, Hootley's getting less work done than I am, and you got me at an 8? Come on.
But she's not eating the fish.
Yeah, that's fair. That is true. All right, what we got?
The giraffe, Jeffrey. Also, I need to find out what the combo is further, but yeah, very tall, and you may have spotted them in the garden top shop in the art, but it's really cute. But yeah, this is Jeffrey, who's also can carry 3 items, but is slow, just like the boars in the game.
Yeah, Jeffrey, the first thing that pops out, Jeffrey, super emo. He's got his hair in front of his face. He's like over there listening to The Cure and not getting any work done. He's like, fine, I'll do it. He's always giving you attitude whenever he's like, you're telling him to do stuff, and he's always banging his head on stuff. You know how many light bulbs we've had to replace because Jeffrey broke a light bulb with his noggin? So I'm he's a stoner to boot. Yeah, it looks a little bit, I'm at like the 9 on Jeffrey.
I'll give everyone a little insight into the zoo chefs in general. So we've got 3 main chefs, the mouse, the lizard, and the boar, and the mouse moves really fast and carries 1 ingredient. The lizard is a little bit slower and carries 2, and the boar is the slowest but can carry 3. And then all these zoo chefs also have a carrying ability, such as 1, 2, or 3, and Jeffrey is a 3. So,
all right, I'm at a 9. I feel good with a 9 there. He's not hurting anybody, but he's also, just emoing out too much.
I will say fitting him into things that we're working on the sidelines for the Kickstarter is really funny.
All right, only a couple left here. Whoa! This guy wants to murder me straight out of the gate.
But it's not our Peter.
Come on.
It's a different Peter. Peter the parrot.
This is who? This is
Peter the parrot.
This is Murder Parrot? That's who that is Pete's nickname is Murder Parrot? I don't think you could get more aggressive than this. He's a 13. He's not getting any work done. He's just, this is the no soup for you guy, all right? There is no more threatening way to hold a meat cleaver than the way Murder Parrot is doing it right now. We're all uncomfortable. We're all uncomfortable. And Manny with the last name Dread is like, number one. I got to stick to my Dread name. 13 for sure. 13. No. Yeah, we got the two most aggressive ones at 12 and 13.
We've gone from kindness all the way down to me.
Might come for you. Fair point.
Have you ever met a chef that's like soft and nice?
Yeah. All right.
Who's next? Last one.
Ooh.
Oh, this is Atticus the Finch. And they love books. In fact, their chopping board is a giant Wikipedia. A giant encyclopedia.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the studious nature. He wants to be a good chef, but is it all theory or is he actually doing any cooking? Is he just reading books about cooking or is he actually cooking anything? You know what I mean? Like I'm slightly nervous. I just can't tell what he's doing right here. The chat kind of loves Atticus though. That tale is pretty fun. Oh.
I like Atticus because of like the nerdy nature. I feel this is the book lovers zoo chef.
Yeah, this really speaks to all the board gamers in the chat right now. It's like
I'll have to make a book talk video just about
Atticus. I feel like this is what I'm feeling right now. I like Atticus too. He's cute. He's harmless. He's telling you facts about food while you're cooking. I put Atticus at 4 and slide everybody else up.
I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That means Pocket is number 1. The chat wanted it. The chat wanted Pocket number 1, and there we go. That is our scientifically based definitive ranking of all of the zoo chefs in Critter Kitchen. So yeah, that's fun right there.
We'll tell Sandara.
Yeah. Yes. We're going to tell her about, hey, everybody felt a little uncomfortable with Murder Parrot here. So yeah, he's off the page.
She did say she gave them like really large claws to look even more fierce. So
yeah. All right. That was our ranking of the zoo chefs. Now we wanted to do one last little thing here before we let you go and let you go on to the rest of your Potion Con. And I'm a comedian. I'm an artist. I consider myself an artist. And, as such, I love drawing and I love a lot of that stuff. So I've been trying to convince them to let me put some of one of my drawings into the restaurant. And so this is where we don't have that much time left. So we're going to have you guys do along with us right now. We are going to get in, like 3 of these, and we're actually going to give out some winners as well. Do you want to? So let me back up and just say, what are we doing? Rosie is going to describe one of the restaurateurs to us. And the restaurateurs are things that you can play with optionally in the game, and they give you a personal player power. They give you one asymmetric ability, and you can play the game without them or add them in and have a little bit more sort of customization to it. And I did not play my game with the restaurateurs. I have literally never seen any of these before. When I played here at the Cardboard Alchemy Studios, we didn't use them. And so Rosie is going to describe one of the restaurateurs to us, and we are all going to draw from the description. I will show you my drawing here in the stream, and then you guys can upload your drawings. Rosie, do you want to tell people how they can do that?
So basically, Up for Grabs is a signed Sandara print, but also you will get a speed drawing from Grant signed as well.
You get both of these signed things.
Yeah. I personally angling more for the Grant print. I feel like that would be worth a lot of money. And so basically what you're going to do is you're going to join in with the speed drawing, and then at the end of the weekend, if you put your drawing onto our Discord, there's a channel in our Discord, and our Discord is linked below this video. Then Grant will pick at the end of this weekend his favorite 3 speed drawings. Don't go away and do a beautiful watercolor. We'll know. You get 2 minutes, and he'll pick his favorites. Now he's a comedian, so he might not pick the best looking ones. He might pick the stupid looking ones.
It's true. So everybody in the chat, grab a piece of paper, grab a dry erase board, whatever you got, and then Rosie is going to describe these. And we have just a very quick amount of time. We have a couple minutes to try to draw this sort of stuff, and then we'll.
I have a timer as well.
Yeah,
the Discord channel is Grant's drawing room, and so if you put a sketch in right now, we'll also try to put it on the screen.
Yeah, if you can upload it there while this stream is live, we'll throw it up on the screen so people can see your lovely work.
But you have
it's Grant's drawing room.
Yeah, which channel room in the Discord? Grant's drawing room.
Right. It's in the Potion Con category. There's a couple channels there below the prize room.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Ready?
So I'm going to start this, and then I'm going to start describing a restaurateur. So the timer has started. Okay, so I want you to draw a very fluffy sheep that is like standing, holding like a big pan.
Look at my curls. This is fluffy.
holding a big pan, like open, like one hand's holding the pan. This is exactly what. Oh yeah, that's a sheep. It's a big fluffy sheep. There are some flowers in there.
Wait, and they're holding a pan?
They're holding a pan. Like at one arm, they've got this is really my problem. I can't describe things. They're holding like a saucepan, and then the lid in the other hand. You got to get that one in. Get that big stew in there. Yeah.
Look at her hand is even fluffy. And then the other one is holding the lid?
Yeah, the other one the other one is holding the lid to it because it's steaming.
That lid doesn't fit on that pan.
She needs some flowers in her hair and potentially a face.
She got flowers in her hair? Oh, I love her.
Little flowers, yeah.
That's probably not how you draw a flower, but that's what I went with.
Currently, she's also faceless, huh?
Yep. Wait, are the flowers like sticking off of her head, or
no, it's
are
like
they
a bush with flowers in it?
They're in
it, yeah. Duh.
This looks like a weird eyeball now instead of a flower.
And she needs a face, and you've got.
What does her face look like? You haven't gotten to her face yet.
It's a sheep's face, like with a little triangle, little triangle nose with a little like V shape, and the eyes are sparkling.
They're sparkling eyes.
and a smile, You've got 10 seconds. Give her a smile. And a tail.
Huh. Boom.
Oh, we got one submitted.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
I did it.
It's beautiful.
Let's see if we can get photopography said, I love this. Mine looks atrocious. Oh, so like she's like even standing upright, not in sheep position right there. There's the real artwork. I love this one. Thank you for submitting yours into the thing. That's so fun. I admit your eyes look better than mine. I've got these dead eyes, but then with huge eyelashes or something. I don't know what was happening. Charlene said mine looks like a bad poodle. So there's another one. Oh, that's great. That one's pretty good right there.
That's great.
I didn't put clothes on mine. You guys were right that like all the other animals had clothes, and I just had a naked sheep in my kitchen.
Anna says, I'm not scared of parrot anymore.
Yeah. All right. Let's do
We
another
got
one.
one last one, and I also bring out the actual Sundara drawing right now.
Hey, that's pretty. Hey, that person got the fluff. They got the fluff. The fluff is very noticeable in that one.
Let's see if we can look at the actual art from the
There's
game.
the actual art. Okay, maybe slightly better than mine, but I was close. Okay.
Can we swap yours into the game? Yeah.
Yeah. Uh
That's Julia Wild.
huh.
Julia Wild. Yeah. Okay. We have another
All right.
one. Right.
All right, everybody got a new piece of paper and everything.
Is everyone
So
ready? All right.
Yeah.
Starting the clock. Okay. We have an owl who is standing wearing clothes. Let's keep that. Okay.
oh, look at those owl feet. I nailed those.
I love that you went straight with the feet. I love that. I
Uh-huh.
never mentioned feet, but sure.
Yep.
Yeah, an owl. Yep. Beautiful.
That's the body, and that kind of. Have you ever also seen an owl's feet? Like they have feathers down to their feet, but then you lift up their feathers, and their legs are actually super long and creepy. I don't trust owls now. All right.
The face is like a beak, and the eyes are sort of closed because they're sort of smiling pleasantly. Oh, okay.
Is that a beak? Is that a beak?
That's a beak.
The
That's
eyes
a-
are smiling pleasantly?
Yeah, like closed, like like closed. Yeah, so that's closed.
Wait, the eyes are closed?
Because they're smiling.
They're squinting? What's happening?
Have you never smiled with your eyes closed? Well, there you go.
This
And they're
beak is
holding.
too
They're
big.
holding.
I went too big on the beak.
They're holding a fork with spag bowl like wrapped around it.
They're holding a fork?
A fork with spaghetti bolognese
Oh.
wrapped around it. Beautiful. Oh, it's like a little pitchfork. Fun.
There you go.
And then in the other arm, the plate of spag bowl.
The other arm has the bowl?
The plate of spag bowl, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, why? Okay, wow.
He's holding it with just his middle finger right now. The other ones didn't reach.
And then a shirt. You have 10 seconds to draw a shirt.
Garçon.
And antlers.
He's got no pants though. No pants.
I forgot to say the antlers. There are antlers.
There are antlers? Yeah, you didn't get that at all. That wasn't mentioned once. Why does the owl have antlers? Is this owl goring people?
Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. I would have that as a tattoo right now. Did anyone send any drawings in, Peter? Oh, look. The speed. Look at that.
There's one from the community. There's another one coming.
Hey, love that. That is like, look at him. He's like tucked away into his little shirt. He's like turtling into his shirt. That's cute.
That's adorable.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's like that looks like a real owl. I believe that one.
That looks like they know the owl.
Yeah.
See, smiling with closed eyes.
I cannot think of things in my head when like that's what an owl's beak looked like. Why did I do Big Bird here? Like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Clearly, this is what a bird's beak looks like. Hey, that's a good one too.
Someone's offering to pay for my tattoo.
That's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, let's see the actual one now.
Let's go over here. Let's take Julia out, and it's Jamie Oliver.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like smiling with their eyes closed. They're like, that's like a, this food is so good. Look, that's what he's doing. Why didn't you describe it like that, Rosie? The food is so good. Look, I would have known that one.
Are you blaming your drawing on my appalling describing?
Yes, this is clearly your fault. Look at this shirt you made me draw.
Ellie has already said that the game is Rosie struggling to describe things.
Yeah.
Okay, we have
wow, there's so
another
many
one more.
So great.
That's awesome. Thank you guys all for playing along. Thank you for drawing and submitting them into the Discord. We've gotten so many submissions, so thank you, everybody.
Oh, I think I know the last one.
Time for one last one, right?
Yeah, one more.
All right.
Okay, one more.
And again, we'll pick 3 winners for these drawings. So thank you so much for being here for my Critter Kitchen comedy hour here. All right. One last one.
Timer, yeah. I need that. Okay. Starting the timer. We have a boar, a big pig.
I don't even know what that is. Yeah.
A boar. It's
a big pig. Which way is he standing? Because every time you describe this, I want to do it sideways, and it's mostly up.
He's standing up like a human, and he's facing you.
Look at that big old boar body. Look at this. I just want you to notice this. I feel very good about. There's a little boar tail. I'm nailing this one so far.
Give him a head.
Yeah.
So the head is there's a snout, and the snout has, you've got the big boar teeth, the bottom teeth sticking up.
You know how they do like the snout? There we go. That's kind of
like the teeth though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this looks creepy.
Beautiful. And actually, this guy has really lustrous, like Hugh Grant style hair, like
ooh,
flick back. Ooh.
He's got my boar has a comb over.
He has a horn sticking out of his head. The middle of his head.
Oh, the middle. That would have been useful.
And then he's wearing a chef's jacket.
Oh, good luck with that, me.
I'm gonna say this now. This is not tattoo material.
Yeah.
And then he's holding a frying pan with hot food with his right arm.
With his right arm?
Yeah, that one. Oh.
He's got. What a reaction! Ooh, ooh! You couldn't even contain that. Oh. He's got what? He's got a pan of what?
He's got a frying pan. You're done.
Rosie was so disgusted she couldn't contain. Oof! That's the biggest punchline of this whole show. Oof! I feel like this one might be my best one yet, though.
I think it's terrifying.
That is true. It is terrifying.
It's beautiful.
Oh, we do have one coming in.
It's beautiful.
Let me get that up here.
I'm in Sandara's drawing live later. It's going to be a very different vibe.
Bornicorn? That's a good comment. Oh, wow. Look at that. Like the nice snout and the teeth. That's one's great.
See, I described it well enough for that. No, this is also on me. Believe me. I know I'm about the word I am the person you want to play Telestrations with, because I'm not even trying to sabotage it. I'm legitimately trying to do well, and this is all the skill I have. Look at that. That's amazing.
That's a good one too. Man, these people really nailed the snout, and I went with this like straight on look. The side look is better.
I do remember I said he was facing you. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. I like the dragon-like scales on the back of that guy.
All right, let's see the actual now.
All right, let's see the actual one now.
All right, so this is Anthony Bourdain, everybody.
That's good. I think this one is the one that chat got closest to, though. Like there were a couple there in the chat that like actually are giving Sandara a run for her money right here, So I get it. Nobody wants my drawings, but you guys got some talent. I mean, look at those. Those are pretty good. They kind of nailed it, I feel like. And then we've got this awful guy created in the depths of Dr. Frankenstein's lab. This was a failed experiment before he got to anything that was useful. So
yeah, anyone who's watching this after this is live, feel free to participate this weekend and upload your speed drawings into Grant's drawing channel on our Discord. And at the end of the weekend, Sunday night or Monday morning, Grant's going to go through and pick his 3 favorite ones.
Yeah. And so what do we got 2 minutes to draw, right?
2 minutes till my
2
annoying
minutes.
alarm
No,
goes off.
no cheating. If you come in with a masterpiece, we know you took longer than 2 minutes. All right. So
Okay, no.
yeah.
And up for the prize is the 3 winners will get a signed and Sandara print, and also Grant will draw you something and sign it.
You know you want my drawings too. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me here for my comedy hour during PotionCon. So this has been a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun watching it too. You know, I'm excited for this Kickstarter on Tuesday. This is a great game. It's a lot of fun. So anything else we need to say here?
The link is below in the description, so you can follow the Kickstarter. And there's also a link to the Discord, and you can join in all the lives that are happening this week. And there's so many things, more prizes, lots of things you can join in on. And also you can play Critter Kitchen this weekend and during the campaign on our Discord as well, along with our other games, Flamecraft and Mission Catastrophe and Andromeda's Edge as well. So definitely go check out the Discord. It is thriving. It's humming in the Discord.
Good. And you're always welcome to follow me too. I'm at Grant's Game Rex on like TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and all that sort of stuff. I put daily content up. So yeah. Hey, thank you. Yeah.
I already followed you, so I'm already starstruck.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys
so much,
later.
Everyone. And yeah, have a fantastic rest of PotionCon, and you know, happy drawing.
Yeah.
Terrifying end shot. I love it. There's the rankings. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you.